Hello and welcome to Dharma with Kai. So I am going to talk about some relationship dynamics that concludes this tour of relationship reconciliation because it interferes with criminology and investigations and the livelihood of others. This Dharma series is new for me. I'm not one that seeks validation through others or through organizations or missions of any kind because I've seen the backlash. And I've also encountered that as well. With these relationships with individuals in your life, it is important to have the necessities to back out of these expectations when necessary. I have enjoyed meeting people throughout my life. However, in today's culture, we try to normalize just going, instead of really taking that time to evaluate every component of life. And that is more crucial than trying to expedite any kind of deal or outcome. With growing up in a smaller area, it really took me far too long to have the necessary courage to transparently say that I totally understand the areas where myself is healthy and where I'm unhealthy. And with society, when they normalize things based on an age basis or a racial or ethnic or size basis, it really dampens someone's ability to move forward in life. Life isn't a beauty pageant, nor is it a contest. So I am finally transforming into the woman that stands up for herself in the correct way, that I should have had the freedom to do a long time ago, which I did not. And I know that someone always wants a warrior in their life or a hero or a friend or someone to resonate with their feelings. However, when you try to take over that experience from someone else, it does hinder their ability to cope with their feelings the correct way. I could study a person throughout their entire life and always show up for those milestones or achievements. However, if I'm doing that, then I'm unable to truly dedicate time to myself and to what I need to tend to. Those dynamics of relationships have been far over a long time ago, and it's no way to repair or amend. And I don't ever see that it is necessary. You either want to live a certain way or you don't. It's not about having constant feedback or others' opinions or communicating with the person. And this is not only narcissistic relationships, all of them who interact with each other, as in people, need to have the ability to do this. There has been an outrageously decline in all of the functionalities of relationships. And this has nothing to do with a particular person. It is the society. And the idea of having a timeline or achievement to when you can or cannot have something. And that is the difficulty in building true flow in these relationships. And you have to learn that even if you see two people together, that doesn't mean that you have to have someone in order to live a beautiful life. It could even introduce happiness into your life, learning that you can have one without a significant other or partner. The older generation and now the younger generation as well has made it difficult for others to try to go off and on with needing to mimic social media and celebrities that are not even in court inducing partnerships. You can have whatever you want today, but you have to learn how to erase your mentality. I was in the car with my mom earlier, and I was asking her, trying to, recap what we had just went to. And one of the questions that they asked was, what would a love letter to your children be? And it really was hard for her to answer that. However, I don't blame her for that. However, I do blame people who are so hyper focused and always distracted. So they're just going about their lives and it doesn't blend. It doesn't blend. So I am moving on. I'm not going to ever impose the things that I probably would have in the past. It's just for the best. I'm very guarded when it comes to people that I see potential in. And when I don't see potential in someone and I see that they're toxic, it's any direction they would like to go. So I never say that anyone doesn't do enough or they do too much. However, you just don't have a place in my life. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if there is something wrong with that, then you need to reflect inwards instead of trying to keep tirelessly convincing others otherwise. So, this is my breakup to the past. And I wish you nothing, only happiness, peace, and for you to know that life goes on with or without. And I'm glad to say you're moving on without me because I can't have that in my life. Until next time, I'm out.